Public transportation has become a priority for cities across the nation, and the vehicle of choice is, of course, the bus. Today we visit a Riverside company that has been renovating and rebuilding public buses for almost 30 years, the Complete Coachworks. But this company is doing more than taking old buses and making them seem brand new. It's involved in an innovative shift that takes polluting diesel buses off the road and replaces them with electric power. We'll see how in today's episode of Made in Riverside. And here to give us a tour of Complete Coachworks is the president, Dale Carson. Dale, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Thanks for joining us on the show. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So, talk to us how Complete Coachworks got started.
Back in 1986, 87, there was a need with a opportunity in Orange County, and we bid on a program to do some retrofitting for them, and that was kind of the start of it. And from there, we moved on to a few other contracts out of LA, and then had a big contract with UCLA, and we needed a facility, and Riverside was our home.
And I'm looking back at the sign here. You've got 3 different names here, 3 different companies?
Correct. Complete Coachworks does contract work, rebuilding, repair, maintenance stuff. Transit Sales International is buys and sells buses all over the world. And then Shuttle Bus Leasing leases that equipment on short and medium term length leases to public transit, construction, airports, really anybody that wants a bus. Other than daily, we don't do daily rental kind of stuff, but opportunities like that.
And so today we're just going to talk about Complete Coachworks, right?
Correct. Would you like a tour?
I would love a tour. Thanks
Great.
a lot. Appreciate it. All right, follow you.
Okay.
All right, so this is the big project here.
This is our big project.
What's going on right here?
This is our Indianapolis project. It'll be the largest fleet of all-electric buses in the country when we're done. We're going to start delivering hopefully by the end of the year.
How many buses?
21.
21 buses.
So we're at this station here, and the whole bus is all torn apart, and we're starting to do all the structural repair and any repairs it needs, plus starting to lay down new flooring and stuff like that. Then as we go along, we undercoat and put the interior, start putting the interior back in station 2. We go on to station.
Now, how long does it take from station 1 to station 2 on average?
They're in a station for 1 week.
1 week.
Yeah, so you got 5 working days per station and all that. Then we go from undercoating interior to drivetrain in station 3. And then from station 3, the entire drive system is in it, and we send it out to paint.
So this is station
2.
2 here, okay. And you said station 2 they're doing?
Wiring, interior build out, flooring, rubber flooring, new plywood flooring. They install the air conditioning system and whatnot.
Okay, and then station 3 here?
3 is drive system and all of all the heavy mechanical from power steering lines, hydraulic system, air system, all those kind of components go in at this point.
And what type of battery technology are these buses using?
They're using lithium ion.
And that's sort of industry standard?
Right, we're using the same thing that's in a Tesla car. So it's their basic same concept of batteries and logic that they do, we do. So we're not really rethinking the wheel here. That they've done a lot of the design and stuff and whatnot. So
now, does the customer request a certain battery, or do they say we just want an electric powered bus?
They just want electric power, and how we do it, how we get them there is.
They don't worry about that.
They don't worry about it.
What's the average miles per gallon or miles per energy can go?
We're dealing with 120 to 130 mile range on the battery packs we're putting in.
And they take how long to charge?
It will be an overnight charge of about 5 hours.
And then here is the final product?
Right.
Or almost final.
This is this is our final station. So we've now installed windows, we've installed seats in the interior, and it's getting close to being deliverable at this point.
Now, do you deliver all 21 at once?
No.
Or you just, as they come off the line, you ship them to them one at a time?
Yes.
They get paid one at a time, right?
Get paid one at a time. Real important.
And how many jobs does something like this represent?
This program will have about 40 people on it, 45 people.
Now, do those employees, this project is gone, or this program is gone, they move on to the next program, or
Sales
is it
better done a good job, and they move on to
have
the
something
next
ready
one.
to go?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
We've been very successful in not having layoffs and stuff like that to any extent. So we've been able to keep our system loaded pretty well, and when we go through those little dips, we just do a lot of facility maintenance and paint up everything and doll up everything for the period of time where we might have a slow spot.
Plus, it's nice to have the diversity, the CNG, the electric, the repairs, and so it helps out.
Right.
I want to thank Dale Carson with Complete Coachworks for giving us a tour of this innovative manufacturing process that's taking place right here in Riverside. Make sure to tune in to the next edition of Made in Riverside. I think this is my stop. What am I looking for?
New at 5, a Riverside company is giving new life to old buses and creating new jobs along the way. Eyewitness News Inland Empire reporter Leticia Juarez shows us how they're transforming some clunkers into green machines.
An old bus destined for the scrapyard will soon be hauling commuters to and from their destinations once again.
So it's a ground up remanufacturing, take it down to its bare frame components and rebuild every component on the vehicle.
Dale Carson is president of Complete Coachworks. The Riverside company rebuilds and rehabs old buses. It recently received a $12 million contract from the Indianapolis Transportation Agency to convert 21 diesel buses into non-emission electric vehicles.
Next year, we'll be the largest fleet in the United States of electric buses running around the country.
But first, everything from the engine to the tires to even the floorboards must go. Once the bus is gutted, it will take approximately 2 months to transform this diesel-burning engine bus into this, an all-electric, zero-emission propulsion system. The innovation is something California transit agencies may want to keep an eye on, since it must comply with strict clean air regulations. The state is currently trying to meet its own federal air pollution goals. While there are already buses that run on clean technologies, these are the only electric buses that can travel a regular route on a single charge.
They just park it and plug it in, and then 5 hours later it's ready to go for another 130 miles.
Electric buses cost more than a diesel one, but Carson says over the lifetime of the vehicle, the savings on fuel and maintenance make up for it. The one challenge in all of this is finding the manpower to build them. Complete Coachworks is hiring. Reporting in Riverside, Leticia Juarez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.